This is your boy Prince Malcolm, and welcome to the iiRcade Lobbyist group. Today, we're going to talk about one big gaming company. May not be big to you, but they've been very popular since 1992, October 1st of 1992. Yes, Cartoon Network. I think Cartoon Network would absolutely, positively work for the iiRcade. It would bring about a different demographic to the system, and it attracts nostalgia to both crowds of my age. I'm 42 years old. I'm born in the 80s. We had the best cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons. And this modern generation, my children, my kids are like 5 and 6 years old, and they love great cartoons from the Cartoon Network now, Steven Universe, Craig of the Creek, Wheat Three Bears, Wheat Three Baby Bears, Powerpuff Girls, and such and such and such. But as you can see on the Cartoon Network has many games on their website. And I believe they currently shut down a lot of them. A lot of them were Flash games. But a lot of those games, I believe, can translate well to the iiRcade. And even if so, they don't do the transfer of those games. You also have the Adult Swim games related to the Cartoon Network. So, I mean, just imagine Hanna-Barbera, or you have the Tex Avery cartoons, or um, cartoons like Bionic Six, or Centurions, or GoBots, and stuff like that, or Ronin Warriors, things that come back to your memory. The Cartoon Network has, and especially more of their independent cartoons, like Cartoon. You have, like I said, Apple and Onion, Craig of the Creek, Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was a game I believe was on the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3. And then also the Cartoon Network now has Cartoon Network Battle Crashers. They have Cartoon Network Racing. And I think if Cartoon Network decided to come aboard or partner up with the iiRcade, it would be monumental. I think this would be lightning in the bottle for the iiRcade. And a very good move because, like I said, it would attract all ranges of gameplays for players, for families. It would be family oriented to bring your kid's cartoon to the home arcade unit, especially cartoons that you grew up with. So just imagine if you had Battle Crashers on the iiRcade, and then you have uh, the online option that's coming April the 15th to the iiRcade. That'll be so awesome because your kids and you can play against another family on with the Cartoon Network the Battle Crashers. I hope that's the name I hope that's what the name is. But just imagine playing with there's a cartoon, I think it's called Old Grandpa, or is it Uncle Grandpa? That's what it is. Uncle Grandpa, Steven Universe, and Gumball. All together, you're playing with those characters, multiplayer, on the arcade unit. Upright, it's immersive. You have the sound booming, and especially if you're playing on Gold Edition with the JBL audio sound, it's a no-brainer. Cartoon Network. I mean, come on, we got to get this popping. And right after this video, I'm going to send this. I'm gonna tag on Twitter this YouTube video of this video to Cartoon Network, to Warner Brothers, or whoever's in charge of Cartoon Network games and Adult Swim games. It's like, any of you games that you have existing there at Cartoon Network or Adult Swim, translate it over and port them over to the arcade. I bet $1 million, $100 million, that it would sell like hotcakes. Just imagine a Steven Universe iiRcade machine, a Steven Universe iiRcade Gold cabinet. Just imagine, Apple and Onion, a Craig from the Creek iiRcade cabinet with the game. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do. And this is what I'm here for, and this group is here for, is to bring together these two monsters to create something innovative to bring to you, the gamers. Cartoon Network mashed with iiRcade, an arcade platform, something that Arcade One Up or At Game Legends hasn't thought about or doesn't do with the power and chip that Nostalgia was talking about that's within the iArcade. Nobody has powered up their chip other than the iArcade. The iArcade doesn't have to advance. And we could talk about many other arcade companies out there, like Raw Thrills and stuff like that. It's just a no brainer. And a lot of people will talk about license and stuff, but this is what partnerships and great ideas is about. Bringing these things together, letting these companies think about these ideas and bringing it to the masses, to the millions. Both is helping each other. Cartoon Network is helping out iArcade. iArcade is helping out Cartoon Network to make something legendary, something that my children can grow up with, something that I can feel and have nostalgia for, like a Johnny Bravo beat 'em up game or a Powerpuff Girls game. Just imagine all the hands that could be in the pot to making this creation to revive the arcade, the iArcade especially. That it's a modern arcade game. A Powerpuff Girls arcade beat 'em up game that should have happened eons ago. Just imagine if Konami attached their name as one of the developers for this game with Cartoon Network for the iArcade. Oh my god. That's a monster. Like, you guys cannot tell me you wouldn't love seeing that or you wouldn't want to play that. And although it may some of you guys may like, oh well, that's a girlish game, dude. It's a beat 'em up. Most of you guys play what's the anime? Sailor Moon. Most of you guys play Sailor Moon, the arcade game on your devices that you use, that you hack or whatever. So don't give me that crap about Powerpuff Girls, a beat 'em up. Really, Mr. Malcolm? Really, Prince Malcolm? No, it would be hot. Don't deny it. And I'm guaranteeing to you, Turner Broadcast or whoever is out here listening, this is a phenomenal idea. Especially, like, give it 6 stages. Have a stage with him, Mojo Jojo, the hillbilly guy, the amoebas, with the rowdy rough boys. All they're all bosses on different stages. Have 3 or 4 players. Have the player as an unlockable player. Have the Powerpuff Girls, of course, be playable players. Have Princess Megabucks. I think that's her name. Let her be an unlockable player or whatever, or she can be a 7th stage boss or something. The final boss, of course, is Mojo Jojo. I mean, I'm giving you guys ideas out there for the iArcade to boom with the innovation of the iArcade and Cartoon Network games like this. Like, I'm telling you, this is a genius idea. Something that I think would revolutionize not only the love and the nostalgia for these classic cartoons, these cartoons, but even for other modern shows. A Steven Universe beat 'em up with the music that Steven Universe has. Oh my God! Look right here. I'm a producer. I produce hip hop music. And just the thought of having some BGM, my BGM, to be in a Powerpuff Girls, or just imagine, this is expensive. Imagine if Pharrell Williams from the Neptunes was to create the BGM for a Powerpuff Girls or Steven Universe game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I get to talk to you guys about just ideas and inspiring these companies to do so. And of course, these things are going to cost money, but like, we've all grown up to be gamers. We've all grown up and had a past with nostalgia and thought in the past, like, why isn't this game a game? Well, now you have the opportunity with this system, the iArcade, to do so. Because, there's not other companies that's doing that has a company, a cartoon broadcast company, to develop a game for arcade units. Arcade units are back. If you guys aren't paying attention, you have Arcade 1-Up, you have Polycade, you have iArcade, you have At Legends, You have New Wave that's making their mini arcades, but the main one that's making the focus of it all to reaching out to developers is the iArcade, and that's why myself I put in all for the iArcade, because I know the potential and I know the level of what it can do if it was given a chance by companies like Warner Brothers or Cartoon Network and so many other companies. But my focus really is on Cartoon Network because like Jesus, wow. A Teen Titans Go game for kids on an arcade console? What? Are you guys out of your mind if you're not listening to the genius idea? Or I so many great ideas. Even the games that you have right now, Cartoon Network games, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, those games being port to the iArcade. What? Are you out of my man? You got and it's not even for me. It's not even the money. It's me being a gamer, getting to play a game that I love on our arcade units, something that I always grew up into, putting quarters in. Now I'm able to have it in my home, and it's happening all over the world. These companies, these genius Scott Bacharach and John D from Arcade One Up, man, these guys are geniuses. Like, they work together and come up with these ideas to bring these cabinets home to people of excuse me, of old arcade games that we love and grew up with. And now you have Jungwook Shin of iArcade. He's taken it to another level, making developers from these companies to develop for the machine. So it's like, everybody wins. But yeah, Cartoon Network. Please holler at iArcade. You could get in touch with them at games@iarcade.com. If you need me to spell it out for you, that's GAMES at IIRCADE.com. Also, if you want to just contact them, that's contact at iarcade.com. Let's do this. I'm the head here at this lobbyist group. There's a lot of YouTube content creators that I like to give a shout out to right now that you could holler to. If you think I'm lying, you could reach out to these guys because they know I'm telling the truth about the innovation and the possibility of where the iArcade can go right now. And it's really high. A lot of people in the groups in the community right now is saying we want more modern games. You have another faction of people that want more retro games. Cartoon Network, the ball is in your hand. All of you companies, your ball is in your hand. But today I focus on Cartoon Network because I think it's just an ingenious idea for Cartoon Network to to um, reach a different milestone when it comes to Cartoon Network games, Adult Swim games. And I think this is ingenious, and I hope that executive producers over there or whoever's the head of managing or marketing is hearing this. But reach out to iArcade, man, because I know they would be delighted to hear from you, work out some sort of partnership. I don't know. You never know. You never know. And the arcade is getting big now because, like, now they're in Korea. Their fan base is loving the new iArcade Gold Edition, and it's picking up slowly but surely. Kickstarted from the bottom up. Excuse me. I had checkers, and in a lot of states, checkers might be called rallies another place, but checkers, I had a chili dog, and I shouldn't have had that. But yeah, the arcade. I'm a gamer. I'm a police officer here in Washington D.C. I've been a lot of places. I've been out in California, Los Angeles, seen a lot of things and a lot of innovations. But this one particularly, I put all my eggs in this basket for this company. I get hands down. And this is not to be on anybody's excuse my French, anybody's ball sack. I just see it with my own eyes, the potential of where it can go, and all it needs is just the right people or the right networking to be around it. And so I'm here to help and just to spread the word and give it more awareness. But like I said, there's so many guys I want to give shout outs to Michael B, the Game Genie, to P Dubs, to Cool Toy. These are all people that are on Twitter right now. To Megan McDuffie, excellent BGM artist, and she's working on the game right now for Way Forward. Jesus, I have the first installment of it. River City Girls 2. Shout out to her. There's so many guys on my list. Old Man Ruckus for Bash Game Studios, RGT 85, Console Kits, um, Complete Geek. There's so many other names. If I forgot your name, forgive me. But I'm asking you, Cartoon Network Games, Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers. Check these guys out. These are YouTube creators, and they share the same nostalgia and love for these arcade games and games. Period. Um, um, there's so many other names. Sorry, forgive me, guys. Jeff Rainwater, the iArcadians. Um, I know I'm missing somebody, and don't kick my ass if I forgot. Um, Nostalgia, all you Super Game Room dudes, I give a shout out to you. We're gonna move on to the next segment. Earlier within the week, this past week, there's been lots of posts because we get them all the time of different games that we'd like to see to come to the iArcade. So, the biggest announcement that one person posted up was the fact that Streets of Rage 4 is going to be brought to the Apple operation system, the iOS, and the Android. And it looks like the publisher of this is going to be Playdigious, which is also synonymous to Dead Cells, and Dead Cells is on the iArcade cabinet. So who knows? You know, I can't say, and I have no credibility to say whether or not Streets of Rage 4 is going to make their way because of the connection that iArcade has with Playdigious, but that would be incredibly awesome because the iArcade is already an Android-based system specific for gaming, which can play PC games and a lot of ports like I believe from the Nintendo Switch, like White Knight and Toe Jam and Earl was like a PlayStation 4 port. Those were able to port over to the iArcade. So now, Streets of Rage 4 is the biggest topic. A lot of people that were saying, you know what, the arcade needs more games. But if it had Streets of Rage 4, I'm shelling out that dough. Like, we need more modern games. We need some more beat 'em ups. But definitely, if we can get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, or Streets of Rage 4, we're in the door. So, I'm going to show you guys because with the game that I'm going to be playing is related and synonymous to Playdigious and Dotemu as far as Streets of Rage 4. You guys are familiar with it. It's called Pang Adventures. And it says Data East, but also it correlates along with with Dotemu. So I'm going to show that game off today. A lot of you remember it as Buster Brothers from the PlayStation 1. If you guys I had the PlayStation 1 Buster Brothers collection, and I loved it. My favorite game was Pang 3, which I call it Super Buster Brothers 3, or Buster Brothers 3. And in the game, you're collecting the paintings, and you're going through like maybe 60 or 100 stages. I can't remember. I haven't played in so long. But the game is a classic. And I advise you guys, if you've never played Pang Adventures, try it out on trial on the iArcade right now. It's an incredible game. I've been fortunate to play this game in Chuck E. Cheese, Buster Brothers, and I loved it. The game's credible. When it came back out on the PlayStation as the collection, the BGM was changed like how it was on the Super Nintendo, and oh my god, the BGM is fire. I love it. You go to New York City or you go to Texas and stuff like that, the music is amazing for all three of the games. You guys just got to check it out. Pang Adventures is different. It has bosses. You're battling UFOs, different strange balls or orbs or bubbles, that if you want to call them, whatever you want to call them, and you're popping them, and you got different artillery to take the bubbles out. And the graphics is just amazing. So if you get a chance, check out Pang Adventures. I'm going to preview that game right now. So let's get to it. Oh my god, what is that game right there? Okay, so right now the iiRcade is in its attraction mode, and we're going to hop out of that, and we're going to go right there, as you see on the screen, Pang Adventures. And of course, game developers and Cartoon Network, when your team, if they decide or if you're interested to come to the iiRcade, you know, this is going to be the screen for your layout for your configuration of the games, the buttons. And of course, it's going to have at top name of the game. Just imagine Steven Universe by Cartoon Network Games. How many players? 4 games. I mean, 4, sorry, 4 players, rated T for teen or whatever, you know? And, you know, all the buttons there. But we're going to, Cartoon Network and everybody that's in the audience, let's get this started. There we got Dotemu across the games. So I'm gonna be really honest. I'm gonna be extremely honest. Pang Adventures, the BGM on it, it's tolerable. But in my opinion, it's not better than the collections. It's not better than that Konami. I'm sorry, Capcom BGM that's behind it. The BGM for Pang Adventures here is okay. The gameplay, I love it. So, on the game, we have the different modes. What do you want to play? We have tour mode, score mode, and we have the panic mode. Today, I'm going to be playing the panic mode. I'm only going to be playing for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to end the video here. And, of course, you can choose between 2 characters, red and blue. Do I know their names? I don't even remember on the collection if they had names. But panic mode, here we go. Now, this is a game that needs to have leaderboards on the iiRcade. Oh, that almost got me good. Oh, not good. Let's get this clock and try to slow these down and get these bubbles out here. Man, on PlayStation, I used to be on fire, like really, really good. Like, you know, I would be wiping out these stages real fast and not get touched not once. There we go. We got that first wave out the way. And this stage ends, or the first level ends by, oh Lord, there we go. By a star. There's a star that ends the level, and it wipes out the remaining of the bubbles that are on the screen. Of course, that says protect me, and then you see that fairy that goes across the screen? The more of those fairies you get, the more the level and your points goes up, alright? And then the ones with the exclamation marks are the bombs. So it's like, oh, you better be careful. There we go. You see that star? There we go. Watch that. Oh, Lord. Guys, there we go. We wiped them out. Next level. So we're going to pull that apart before I use the clock, and I accidentally bumped into both of them. But this game will piss you off, especially when you get to further levels. And I forgot one level. I don't want to really spoil it, but once you get there, you're going to understand what I'm saying. Like, it's dreadfully painful when you get to that, when you get to this certain country. It just seems like it's impossible. You got to really, really take your time. All right. Woo! You see that? Gotcha. Gotta get this clock, baby. All right, we gotta get that down. Oh, I think I'm gonna die right here. Boom. Gotta get that clock. Perfect. Got you out the way. I gotta clear my path and at least save me a corner to escape to. Oh yeah, level up. I gotta always... Oh my god. I always gotta leave me a corner so I can get away, so I'm not trapped by these damn bubbles. There we go. I gotta protect these with the time limit allotted. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, Jesus. Yeah! Happy Palm Sunday, baby. Yeah, if you hear a commotion upstairs, that's my family up there. I have company over, so they're just having some fun. But this is a family game, man. Like, you gotta be really skilled in this game. Like, I'm telling you. This right here is a quarter muncher. Although this is a console game, this is perfect for the iiRcade. Look at that. So yeah, give this a try out in the store. I forgot how much this was in the store. Give this a try. If you don't like it, you always have 30 minutes to get your refund. Let me see how far I can go without dying. Let me clear this section out. Boom. Level up. I'm at level 16 with 2 tries, because the first stage I was oh Jesus. Yes! Got that fairy. No. Ah! I was trying to protect that daggone thing. Alright, let's clear this up. There we go. Gotta get this guy out the way. Jesus, I missed those 2 bubbles. Amateur! Alright. There we go. Alright. Oh, idiot! I should have popped that damn bubble. Okay, guys. So, I'm going to end it there. I am going to end it there. I thank you guys for tuning into this show, the iiRcade Lobbyist group. The next time we come back together, I'm going to try to talk about some other game companies and try to send it out their way so they can get a feel of the iiRcade, know what it is, and, you know, to network and work together. I know a lot of these game companies want to do it, but they're all so busy. But, you know, us gamers, we want games, baby. So I'm your boy Prince Malcolm. Again, Cartoon Network Games, and anybody out there that's trying to develop for the iiRcade, go to iiRcade.com. You go to contact us. There's these three-layer cake button. You hit that, go to about us. Then you go to contact us. Then you hit developer. In there, you see the iiRcade statement. You just read the statement, scroll down below, see all the different developed games down there, and you fill in that form on that page and you send it in. And somebody from iiRcade should get to you. But hey, developers, if you want to contact somebody at iiRcade, go to games@iiRcade.com. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Had a wonderful time playing this game and talking about the Cartoon Network games. Hopefully, this is something that happens, or just some sort of conversation starts. Have a good night and God bless.